every day of the week. When the world comes together, united as one, sharing stories through the eyes of InView TV. Through the eyes of, through the eyes of, through the eyes of InView TV.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Midday Muster with Danny Young. I am Danny Young. Who would have guessed it? Today on the show, we are asking you, what have you been doing to relax? We asked this last week and we're going to keep continuing on that song at the end of the show based on your comments. So get thinking in the comments. We're going to pick up where we left off. What have you been doing to relax? And maybe why have you needed to relax as well? Might be good to add in there. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, we've got NeillyRich, who are going to be performing their new single, My Town. And looking forward to having a chat with these guys. We're just chatting before the show came on, all about what it's like on their cruise ship gigs as well. And they've just been playing on tour in Queanbeyan last night. So we've got a lot to talk about with NeillyRich today. My name's Danny. I'm a singer, songwriter, recording artist, touring artist in better circumstances, all those things. And I love country music. And that's why I created the Midday Muster. What have I been doing to relax is a very good question. As I said last week, I have been trying to get a lot more sunshine in my life, going outside for walks, just, enjoying the fresh air, enjoying the flowers. I mean, it's spring. Come on, you've got to get outside. But something I've been thinking about doing is doing a bit of like a technology detox, which is a little bit scary, but I think I should probably do it to, well, what I was hearing about is that you get all these dopamine hits from being on your phone, being on the internet. And so if I maybe just get rid of that, detox all the dopamine I'm getting from social media, perhaps I'll be able to focus a bit more on the things that I would like to prioritize. So I'm going to try that. I'm up for the challenge. Let me know if you've done this before, because I might need some help with this. So before we talk to NeillyRich, let's take a look at what's happening in country music as we turn to the roundup. The American Country Music Awards took place in Nashville this week, hosted by Keith Urban. In an unexpected twist, there was a tie for Entertainer of the Year, with both Carrie Underwood and Thomas Rhett winning the title. Meanwhile, Miranda Lambert extended her lead as the most decorated artist in ACM history after winning her 35th award. Emerging artist Cass Hopetown has reached #1 on the Music Network's national airplay chart with her new single, Typical Bride. The song, written with Blake Dantier, has reached #1 after just 4 weeks in the chart and follows the success of her last single, Shots, earlier this year, which peaked at #4 on the same chart. Awesome to see emerging Aussies doing so well, and I love this single. So if you haven't checked out Typical Bride, it's definitely one to add to your playlist. And finally, in a slightly biased news, I'm pleased to announce that my next single arrives this Friday. I'm releasing dual versions of my new single, Blaze, with the live acoustic version coming out on September 25th, this Friday, and the full studio version, produced by Damien Leaf, released on October 9. That's 2 weeks afterwards. Stay tuned for a gorgeous candlelit video filmed at Love Hurt Studios coming very soon. That's it for the roundup. Let's move to our next segment, where we invite artists to share the stories behind their new songs and perform them live. NeillyRich are a cross-Tasman husband and wife duo based in Sydney who just played a gig in Queanbeyan last night. They've been playing all around the world on cruise ships, well, technically in international waters. But let's welcome NeillyRich to the show.
You're no good for me.
You're no good for me.
I'm no good for you.
I'm no good for you. But it don't feel right laying here tonight without you.
Hi guys, welcome to the show. Things are looking pretty tense in that film clip, but I'm glad to see you're sitting side by side today, looking happy.
We were just saying, oh, it's so miserable in that clip. But it was
Yeah, the
actually
song's
like,
definitely hinting at a bit of tension, but you guys are a power couple.
Yeah, well, this was actually based on someone who's really close to us, and so not on our relationship, but on just people who we've been talking to, and it happens. People are in love, but they just can't be together. It's just too toxic. So.
Yeah, I was actually wondering that when I was listening to the song. I was thinking, I know these guys are super happy, so where did this song come from? And similarly, like Keith Urban writes a lot of songs about, other women and I wish I could go back. And I'm like, but he's really happy with Nicole. What's going on? So what's it like having to step outside your own relationship to still be able to write all these different types of songs and not just the I'm happy, I love my wife songs?
well, I think it was sort of born out of necessity because we, obviously when we were writing for the new album, we went back through all of our old stuff and we just sort of noticed that everything was very puppy dogs and rainbows and bubble gum. So we wanted something to be, yeah. So we wanted something to be a bit darker, a bit grittier, and we had a good source of inspiration, especially for that track. So yeah.
And it wasn't even planned. It just, we started writing it and I was like, whoa, hang on, this sounds like a situation that I someone's going through right now. So we played on it.
Right. And so you just played last night down in Queanbeyan, but you drove back in the middle of the night and you're home again now. How was last night's gig?
It was awesome. For all of your wonderful viewers, for any that turned out to the tourist hotel in Queanbeyan, thank you very much. It was a fantastic way to really sort of blow the cobwebs out. It was only it was our second public gig and only our third gig since we've been back from our contract. And
if you haven't been there, make sure you go there and check out the music that they have there. Entertainment's absolutely awesome every Saturday.
Yeah, it was a really, really good night. Great crowd.
I believe someone else is going to be there soon.
I actually haven't announced it anywhere yet, but I suppose this show is as good a place as anywhere to give you the exclusive. I'm actually going to be playing at the Tourist Hotel in Queanbeyan on October 31st, and I was just asking these guys for the lowdown before we went live on what do I expect? Is the crowd really rowdy? Do I have to sing horses? Like, how's it going to go?
No, you don't have to sing horses.
No, definitely not. We didn't even come close to singing the horses, but yeah. Someone just asked in the comments what's on my shirt. It says Steadfast brand, and it's a baboon. Don't ask me why I picked this shirt. It was just the cleanest one on the top of the pile. So
fair enough. Now, as you're saying, you were sort of blowing the cobwebs out a little bit. I mean, obviously, a lot of us haven't had many gigs in quite a while, but you were in the middle of doing something pretty exciting when stuff hit the fan. You were doing a cruise ship contract going around the world and got a little bit stranded at one point, I believe, before coming back to Australia. Give us all the goss on that.
Yeah, so Amelia and I were the country duo on board the Carnival Breeze, and we were based, our home port was Port Canaveral in Florida, and yeah, we would sail, we would do week-long cruises around the Caribbean, and so we would stop in Mexico, St. Thomas, St. Croix, Grand Turk, all these beautiful places. And yeah, we would play country music. We got to play our original music as well as a whole bunch of covers for Americans. We got to sell a whole heap of records and make a heap of money. So it was great.
Man, that sounds like the perfect situation. I was just imagining myself here, just cruising around the Caribbean, playing music every day, selling a bunch of records. That just sounds like the dream for most artists. And you're going to be doing it again soon, I hope.
Well, we hope so. We may or may not have something in the pipeline, but we're just waiting for confirmation on stuff. But you know, it's the whole industry is a bit tentative at the moment. But yeah, Carnival's certainly confident that next year they'll be sort of on their way back to full capacity. But yeah, it's a great. Well, for us, it was a great opportunity, and we met some amazing people, and we've gotten some touring opportunities out of it through America and Canada and stuff as well. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's a great, you know, if you want to make money out of music, it's
Who doesn't
it's a
want to
great
make
one.
money?
Well, it's yeah. I mean, for us, it was perfect. I mean, we got to do it together, and
we sing every day. So
yeah,
the
six nights a week.
yeah, the more we sing,
Oh.
the better you get, the more practice you're getting, and the more you get to know each other as well. So it's like, you know, it's just that every day you're practicing, but you're doing it to a massive crowd of people, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, that just sounds incredible. But I'll have to stop daydreaming about going on this cruise one day. And let's talk about your new single, My Town, which is a little bit closer to home. You released this a little while ago, but this song is, well, my understanding from the cover at least is it's kind of about both of your hometowns, one being Auckland, one being Sydney. Well, actually, I don't even know if I'm totally correct on, I think it was Sydney on the picture, wasn't it? Tell me about the song.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, it was just to sort of represent New Zealand and Australia, because I don't come from Auckland, but it was like the most iconic building that we could think of.
Yeah.
Without
The picture
using
was Auckland, though.
Yeah.
yeah, it came out really cool. So
Yeah, so what's the story behind this song?
it makes me laugh when people ask us this question, because there's not like a massive, you know, deep and meaningful backstory. We just wanted a song that people could sing along to and raise a glass or get their lighter out at a concert and do these ones.
I think it's also, you know, we sat down with Alex there from Nashville, and he was like, what do you guys want to write about? You know, what haven't you wrote about yet? And we're like, well, why not write about, you know, well, where we come from, what we love, you know, our friends, our family, that kind of thing, things we like to do. And this is what came out of it, and I don't think it could have come out any better. So
yeah, and I think it's too, it's, you know, there's quite a bit of reminiscing in this song, you know, like back to times when you could, you know, when you used to drink with your friends by the riverbank, and when you weren't sort of technically supposed to, and you know, being a bit rebellious and stuff. So there's an element of that in it as well. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like every country artist needs one good hometown song, and this is definitely it for you guys. It's you know, it's all about, you know, I love my hometown. This is all the cool things I got to do. I think I'll have to write one of these too, because I do think it's a staple for every country music artist, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, when
Alrighty,
we were, sorry.
Oh, sorry,
no,
I
I was
didn't
just
mean to
going
cut you off.
to
Keep going.
we just said we wanted it to sound big, you know, like stadium filling was the sort of the brief when we were in the studio. And, Jamie and the team definitely achieved that.
yeah, amazing.
Okay, well, I'm keen to hear a live acoustic version of this song. It may not quite be stadium filling today, but it'll be internet filling.
It's lounge room filling.
Okay, lounge room filling.
No, awesome. Let's
Cool. All right, we're gonna play it now. All right,
Take it away,
here we go.
Matt. I was like, did he freeze there? I don't know what's happened.
This song's for My Town. stop lights keeps on flashing. Dust ups for cheering on Friday night lights. Can't help thinking about the way we had it. Man, we had it all right. Whiskey straight up, straight out the bottle. The crickets play the soundtrack, the bonfires are rising up to the sky. The moonlight shining down on us. Let's light it up, raise your cup, shake the ground. It's how we do in my town. Need more of small town love, can't get enough. No one's gonna take away my tail. Black tie swinging out into the river. Bikini top girls, beads in their hands. Boys out fishing, listen good corn liquor. Man, we do a good can. Let's light it up, raise your cup, shake the ground. That's how we do in my town. Need more of small town love, can't get enough. No one's gonna take away my tail. It's lighted up, shake the ground in my town. Need more of, can't get enough. No one's gonna take away my town. Let's light it up, raise your cup, shake the ground. That's how we do in my town. Need more of small town love, can't get enough. No one's gonna take away my tail. It's light it up, raise your cup, shake the ground. That's how we do. Let's light it up, raise your cup, shake the ground. That's how we do in my town. It's how we do in my town.
Woohoo! Not quite an entire stadium, but I hope that was a good applause for you at least. Man, that's so groovy. I love it.
It's a fun one to play. But yeah, thanks, Danny. We appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. Well, before I let you guys head off and enjoy your Sunday afternoon, I want to put it out to you because we're about to do a little songwriting session live with my audience. I'm asking them, the topic is, what have you been doing to relax? And we've been writing a song about how we like to relax. So I want to put it to you guys. What do you guys do to relax? Well, it is after midday, isn't it?
That's right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm still on Caribbean time, so.
Oh. What about you, Amelia? What do you do?
Well, while Matt's playing his video games on his PlayStation 4, I'm usually either doing a puzzle.
You have to bring that up in every.
You love it. It's not it.
You're getting dubbed in.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit of a grandma inside. I love like doing puzzles and playing board games and that kind of thing. But mainly, I've been going to bingo. Yeah.
Bingo. Are you the only person under the age of 60 in the room?
Yeah, at the moment, because kids aren't allowed to go, so.
All right. Can you give us a bit of like a bingo call?
Legs 11, double 1.
That's the only one I know. Well, wait, there's 2 fat ladies, and I think that might be 88.
That's right. Yep.
I don't know any of those.
Hey, I win like nearly all the time. My mum and I, we went, and I think one time we won that like $200. So you know, it's fun.
I feel like maybe because you're you're younger, you're a little less senile perhaps than some of the other people in the room. You might have a bit of an advantage. It could be. Did I take it too far there?
I am playing what they call a pet, so it's like a tablet, and you just press a button on that, and then.
Are we still talking about?
Yes,
bingo?
we
Are we still
are.
talking
I'm
about
obsessed with it. No. I used
Right,
to
this
be.
is clearly why Matt doesn't come along. He plays video games, you go to bingo.
The only time he has come, he actually won. So, yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Right, so he's good at it, but he just doesn't like it.
Not a fan.
I mean, can anyone be good at bingo? It's mostly luck, isn't it?
It's 100% luck.
Yeah,
it's-
definitely.
Yeah.
He's got to have the right numbers. But is there a game you're playing at the moment like that? You can. Oh, actually, it's not really relaxing. You should see his face.
It's a very stressful game, I'm sure.
He made me play The Walking Dead the other day, and it's like, no, virtual reality Walking Dead. I don't really like it.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I can't do zombies. All right.
So
Well,
there you
thank
go.
you guys so
you got-
much for coming on the show today. Really
Yeah.
appreciate your time. New single's fantastic. Hope you
Thank
can, get back to life as normal soon with all the gigs and the next cruising adventure. Sounds amazing. So all the best with that. And it was great to have a chat to you guys.
Thank you so much, guys, and God bless to all your viewers.
And we've had so much fun over this whole COVID thing with you, Danny. Like we've had a lot of fun with you, and thank you for creating a bit of fun for all of us. So.
Oh, you're so welcome. For anyone that wasn't tuned in, NeillyRich came and played on Celebrity Country Music Wiz twice, I believe. Probably due for another one soon, I'd say, because it was a lot of fun having you guys on. I remember you wore a Christmas sweater one time, and I used that as the thumbnail because it was just great.
Awesome.
That's so funny.
My chilies.
I'll come up with like a dress theme next time. We can all dress up in one topic.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for coming on. Chat soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See ya.
Bye.
Alrighty. Oh man, so good to catch up with those guys. I haven't chatted to them for a while. Let me get my guitar out. It's time to write a song. And I loved what we were writing last week, and I thought we should probably continue it a little bit. I think we've written a lot of songs so far, and we don't always finish them, and I think it'd be good to finish a few more of them. So this one, we haven't got a title for it yet, do we? But it's our relaxation-themed song. Let me get a bit more in frame. Perfect. Now, I think we need to bring the words up on the screen so I can remember what we were working on. All right. I have not played this since last week, as you guys can tell. I'm just warming up, remembering what the chord progression was. I think I've got this. I think I've got it. And I think we just need to write another verse, maybe a little bridge for this one. So start leaving some comments for me so I can have a look at what lyrics we should add in. But I'm going to sing through what we've got so far, and then we can move forward. Something like this. gotta take it slow. Just go with the flow. Sometimes you gotta take it slow. Sometimes you gotta stop and just go with the flow. Grab my favorite book, find new recipes to cook, sit down and let my worries go. When life gets really crazy, just wanna be with my baby. Hot sun, cold drink, more time to think. Sunrise and sunset, nothing to regret. Goodbye to concrete, only grass under my feet. What's the chord there? Close my eyes and just breathe. All right, I think that's as far as we got last week. It's all coming back to me now. I hope it's sounding familiar to you too. Let me know if I'm doing anything differently from how you remember it last week. All right, let me check out some of your comments. Chrissy is saying, unwind my mind. That's a pretty nice. We haven't used the word unwind either. I like that. Unwind my mind. So we're looking at another verse right now. So it's got to sort of match up with what we did in the first verse, which is the sometimes you gotta take it slow. Da-na-na, unwind my mind. Da-da-da-da-da. So I think we can fit unwind my mind in there. I need some more lyrical suggestions from everyone. Let me just pull up what everyone's writing. So Kayleen's written, stuck here in isolation, this is my relaxation. That's a cool rhyme. Isolation, relaxation. Kerry says, listening to great music. Kaz is asking, do I write the notes down as I go, or is it more of a feel thing? I am not writing anything down as I go. I've luckily got my producer, Bruce, writing the lyrics up on the screen at least, because if you guys might remember in the first few weeks of this, the hard was just remembering what we'd written already as I was trying to sing it through. So at least now I've got the words in front of me, but I'm not writing anything else down, not writing down the chords, not writing down the notes of the melody. I'm someone that really works on listening. And so I learn by listening, and yeah, I just sort of feel how I want it to sound and how I remember it sounding, and that's how I move through it. So let's see. So Dax is saying the lines that he gave us last week, and he gave us like 2 whole verses ready to go. He says he used his lines and put a song together himself. And I did actually see he did a live stream after the Midday Muster last week and was writing a song. And he must have done it based on the lines he came up with last week. Well done, Dave. Hope I get a cut of that. No, I'm joking. Kaz is saying therapy session. I hope she means that this is a therapy session, not that she needs a therapy session after watching this show. All right, so we've got unwind my mind, isolation, relaxation. I like the 2 sometimes at the start of the verse. Maybe the first 2 lines of the next verse can start the same, is what Jacinta's saying. Then title it sometimes. Ricky, I've been relaxing with doing Lego and easing my mind. Lego is an interesting one. Chrissy says, let my inhibitions go. All right, gosh, I'm getting lots of lyrical suggestions from you guys. Unwind my mind and come down from that grind was a suggestion from Keith, who was our winner last week. If you guys remember, I chose Keith for coming up with the line, goodbye to concrete, only grass under my feet. So we'll have to have another winner today because, of course, someone wins a $50 music prize. I forgot to say it at the top of the show that someone's going to win a prize today. Kaylin says her isolation lines were a bit of a bridge. I could actually see Kaylene's lines working in the pre-chorus. Maybe the second time the pre-chorus has different words. So the when life gets really crazy, wanna be with my baby. Maybe the second time around that can have different words, and it could say, stuck here in isolation, relaxation. Maybe. What do you guys think? Do we keep that the same, or do we do different words the second time and do a separate bridge? All right, it looks like the suggestion from Bruce is that we move that to a bridge. Ooh. So Jacinta was suggesting perhaps we start the second verse with the repetition of sometimes again. We could do that, or we could repeat another word. Daydreaming is a great phrase to throw in. Close my eyes and just breathe. Sometimes it all gets too much. It could be tricky going with this sometimes again and again. This is similar to last week. It's the getting started that's the hard bit. And once we get a flow happening, as you saw, it all just comes. So we're just getting this flow happening. All right, it looks like Kayleen has perfected a little bridge for us. We'll get to that in a sec. Let's get this verse happening. We've got a little suggestion written in there from Bruce. Sometimes in my mind, I come down from that grind. I think we can tweak that a little bit. Close my eyes and just breathe. I'm thinking something along the lines of, it's hard to take a moment to relax. It's hard to let myself it's hard to put it all on hold. It's hard to unwind my mind. Da-na-na-na. The weekly grind is also a great suggestion as well. Chrissy is saying, no offense, but dump any mention of COVID, i.e. isolation. It won't be here forever. That is a good point, because, you know, if I'm still singing this song in 3 years' time and we're no longer in isolation, maybe it'll make the song sound a little bit dated. So maybe we can toy with the word isolation to sort of hint at it, but also be relevant in the future when COVID's passed and we're all, you know, back to normal. Ricky says the midday muster helps him to ease. Jacinta says, in the chaos of my life, it's hard to take a moment for myself. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. And Jenny's got, it's hard to give myself the time. Oh, okay. Let's start with Jenny's line. It's hard to give myself the time in all the chaos. Leave the busyness behind. Jenny, you're on a roll this week. It's hard to give myself the time. I want to use the word chaos because I love what Jacinta did there. Or maybe we don't use the word chaos. We'll say, it's hard to give myself the time. Take a moment for myself. Leave the busyness behind. Take a moment. Okay, so there's a lot of words. There's too many words to fit into this sentence. So let's push it together. It's hard to give myself the time. So do I say, let the chaos go and leave it all behind? Chaos is a hard word to sing. It's hard to give myself the time. Just a moment for myself, leave it all behind. Or do we say the weekly grind? Or do we say unwind? Oh, there's so many so many rhyming words that would be fantastic here. It's hard to give myself the time. A moment to myself, let it all unwind. I like that. Okay. It's hard to give myself the time. Just a moment for myself, let it all unwind. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. We need two things here that we're going to do to relax. So in the first verse, we said, grab my favorite book, find some recipes to cook. Here we need two more things because we're going to mirror that. So we've got hard to give myself the time, just a moment for myself, let it all unwind. I think bingo is going to be a hard word to put in there. What else did Amelia say she likes to do? Puzzles. Again, they're sort of hard words to sing. Video games is also probably tricky. I love running a hot bath, putting some bubbles in, having a glass of bubbly as well. Let it all unwind. I suppose it maybe skews a little bit feminine if we're just talking about hot baths, because I don't know a lot of guys that take hot baths. I mean, I think they should. I think they don't know what they're missing out on. All right, so we've got have a glass of wine was suggested by Sue. Floating along the water, gentle breeze blows, wings stretched out way above the busy world below. Kaz, you've written your own little verse there. Good job. All right, so what else? Doing something creative is what Jacinta said. Watch the clouds. Daydream. I'm liking this word daydream that a few people are throwing around. Let's see if we can get daydream in here. Daydream, da-na-na. Da-da, daydream, da-da-da. So I think that's where the daydream word has to fit. So Jacinta says her dad has a bath almost every night. Well, that's lovely. Let it all unwind. Clouds, breeze, something like this. Let it all unwind. Da, da, da. The breeze take hold. Let a daydream unfold. Gary puts on his favorite songs. So do we want to say put on some music? Put some music on. Put some music on. Daydream to my favorite song. I like it. Thanks, Gary. You've got me out of a hole there. So I think we're going to go with that. It's hard to give myself the time. Just a moment for myself. Let it all unwind. Put some music on. Daydream to my favorite song. Da-na. So now we need to rhyme with time, unwind. So we've got behind. Behind's a good one. Grind is another one, like weekly grind.
Find.
Put some music on.
Find.
Oh,
is
sorry,
another
what
word.
was that, Bruce?
Find.
Find. Find is a suggestion from producer Bruce. Put some music on. Daydream to my favorite song. Kayleen says, here all by myself, this is my relaxation. Just love the way my life creates its own vacation. Ooh, okay. I think a lot of Kayleen's suggestions go well together, and I think they would go really well in the bridge that we're going to get to after we write one more line of this verse, because then we just repeat our chorus, then we get to a little bridge. So I'm going to address Kayleen's lines in just a second. Chrissy's got daydream a little over a glass of wine, think of my plans yet to unfold. Ooh. Unfold. It's a great word. Creating my story yet to be told. Chrissy, you're a poet. Put some music on. Daydream to my favorite song. Leave the chaos all behind. Yeah, I think we might go with that. Because a few people were saying the word chaos earlier, and a few people have been saying the word behind to rhyme with. So I think it's hard to give myself the time. Just a moment for myself and let it all unwind. Put some music on, daydream to my favorite song. Leave the chaos all behind. When life gets really crazy, just wanna be with my baby. Hot sun, cold drink, more time to think. Sunrise and sunset, nothing to regret. Goodbye to concrete, only grass under my feet. Close my eyes and just breathe. Close my eyes and just breathe. Got a suggestion from Matthew saying using the word rewind in order to link back to the reprise verse or chorus. Let the chaos all rewind. Leave the chaos all behind. I don't know, I'm liking what we've got so far. We can always tweak this in the future, but now we're going to get to that bridge, I think. Kaz is suggesting mess instead of chaos. Leave the mess all behind. Leave the chaos. Sit down and let my worries go. Leave the chaos all behind. Actually, it fits perfect timing-wise. If we're trying to match the syllables from the first verse, chaos actually fits perfectly. So I think we'll stick with chaos. We won't change it to mess. Okay, so Chrissy's saying, sounding good. Close my eyes and just breathe. Is that S closer? Just breathe. I'm not sure what she means by that. Let me know, Chrissy, if you can clarify that a little bit. But close my eyes and just breathe. Da-na-na, da-da-na. This is where I'm thinking we go for the bridge that we're talking about with Kayleen. I like chaos. This is how the world is right now. That's very true. It is chaos. So let's go back to Kayleen's lines. Here all by myself. This is my relaxation. Love the way my life creates its own vacation. Okay, so I like the word vacation. And before she was saying something about isolation, relaxation, and we were talking about maybe not using the word isolation so this song doesn't date too quickly because, certainly if you get too specific about what's happening in the world right now, obviously this isn't going to be the world forever, so we don't want to make the song quickly sound like it's old news by the time it comes out because it's a long process going from writing a song to recording it to releasing it. So if we do ever record and release this, it'll be a fair way in the future. Okay. Close my eyes and just breathe. Yes, so Chrissy, as I remember it from last week, we had our last line of the chorus be close my eyes and just breathe is what we settled on. But if anyone's got suggestions of how they want to change it, we can change that. But let's get a little bridge in here. Kaz is saying vacation sounds like an American word. That's kind of true. Kind of true. Also, I want to point out these beautiful sparkly earrings. Ugh, I'll try on the other side so I can show you better. They're a little bull's skull shape, but they're black and sparkly, and they were actually given to me by Carlene from the Three Camigos. If anyone knows, the Three Camigos are three girls that do some great publicity and help with front of house, like selling tickets and merch for artists. They're fantastic supporters of country music, and I did a little interview with them last week, and as a gift they gave me these sparkly earrings, which I think I'll be wearing on stage because I think you can't see right now how sparkly they are, but I think they're going to catch the light just beautifully on stage. Okay, so let's go for Kayleen's little section. Let me find it again. Goodbye to concrete, only grass under my feet. Close my eyes and just breathe. Only grass under my feet. Close my eyes, just breathe. My mic matches my top. Someone's just told me. It does. All right, I'm just getting a little stuck on where this bridge is going to go. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. That's what I'm thinking. So instead of it being strictly a bridge, it's more like just a couple of lines, like riffing over the main progression before we get to a final chorus. Okay, so do we not like the word vacation then? I kind of like the word staycation. Make my own staycation.
Let your audience know that we need to wrap it up, so get comments in soon.
Yep, all right, so we need to wrap this up. I'm confident we're really, really close. I make my own staycation. Just a little relaxation. Staycation. All right, so it would go, goodbye to concrete, only grass under my feet. Close my eyes and just breathe. Make my own staycation. Just a little relaxation. All right, so we need to just rhyme with vacation, maybe 2 more lines. So, make my own staycation with a little relaxation. Switch it off, just be patient. Switch it off, just be patient. Da-na-na-na-na-na. We need one little thing that rhymes with vacation, staycation, relaxation. Just be patient. Vacation, relaxation, staycation. Oh, come on, I need one more line from you guys. We can do it. We've got just a couple minutes to go. So this will go right at the end, Bruce, right after what we've just put in. It's because we haven't got everything in order on there. It doesn't really matter where it goes. I'll sing through it. Don't worry about my vocation. Okay, we could go with vocation. Oh, location is probably a greater word. Make my own staycation. Just a little relaxation. Switch it off, just be patient. No hesitation from Kaz. That's a great one too. Just be patient. Doesn't matter the location. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. We'll go with that for today and we can wrap it up. So let me sing through what we've written today. I don't know if we're going to have time to sing through the whole thing, but let's sing through what we've got today. And that'll be the end of our song. I love it. It's hard to give myself the time. Just a moment for myself. Let it all unwind. Put some music on. Daydream to my favorite song. Leave the chaos all behind. When life gets really crazy, just wanna be with my baby. Hot sun, cold drink, more time to think. Sunrise and sunset, nothing to regret. Goodbye to concrete, only grass under my feet. Close my eyes and just breathe. make my own staycation. Just a little relaxation. Switch it off, just be patient. Doesn't matter the location. Hot sun, cold drink, no time to think. Sunrise, sunset, nothing to regret. Goodbye to concrete, only grass under my feet. Ooh. Close my eyes and just breathe. Close my eyes and just breathe. Close my eyes and just breathe. Just breathe. We did it. We finished a song today with like a minute to spare. Thank you so much, everyone that's contributed today. We've had so many fantastic suggestions. It's going to be hard to pick a winner today, but I do feel like I got a lot of great direction from a bit of a newcomer to the show who also did very well last week, but I do feel like she also helped me with some great lines today as well. So I do want to pick Chrissy as our winner for today. It's a bit of accumulation of 2 weeks worth of effort from Chrissy. I think she did fantastic the whole way through this song. We've written this song over 2 weeks, and she's been a huge contributor as well. Of course, thank you to everyone else that's contributing: Kayleen, Ricky, Kaz, Jenny, Dax, Jacinta, Keith, Gary, Sue, Matthew, Brendan, so many people. Sorry if I missed anyone. So many fantastic contributions, but I think today our winner is going to be Chrissy. Congratulations. Think of 2 albums you would love to have as your prize, and we will sort them out for you. All right, so thank you for watching the Midday Muster today, spending your lunch break with me. It's been a bit of a long show. We've been getting a bit longer in the last few weeks because the songwriting's just been so fun. Big thanks to NeillyRich for joining us on the show today. That was a fantastic live performance by them. And huge thanks to InView TV and Bruce Mott for producing today's episode and making this all possible. My name is Danny Young, and I will see you next time on the Midday Muster. See you then. Bye for now.
It's all about beauty. It's all about passion. It's all about change. It's all inclusive every day of the week. When the